at what point do you think that you kind of just started to make the transition into specializing in divorces that were affected by mental illness in one of the parties, and what led to that? Can you just tell me a little bit about that?
Well, I think what happened was I practiced. Let me first talk about my law practice just a little bit. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I have a practice. It's in Lake Forest, California. I have 6 employees right now, and we have another attorney, and we're getting another attorney. I have a very amazing staff who works with me every day, extremely exceptional people. And we have a very efficient office, and we're very great. It's a great place to bring your case. We have a great team that really looks out for our clients and protects their interests.
Okay, great.
So yeah, we've been in our current location going on 5 years, and we're growing out of it somewhat, but we have a really good practice, and it's a really, like I say, we're really a great place to go. Now, as far as how I got started practicing and specializing in people with personality disorders, I really fell into it just by experience. I found that I got into some of these cases, and the people on the other side were just extremely difficult. And what I've learned about if you have somebody you're opposing who perhaps they're narcissistic, they have a narcissistic personality disorder, or they're borderline, or they're histrionic. We have these people, and sometimes we call them frequent flyers in the divorce business, because they are wonderful. Oftentimes they're wonderful people, but they have difficulty with conflict. We call them high conflict personalities. And when you get somebody like, and sometimes I learned, even I was on the wrong side of some of these cases. I had clients with some of these issues, and they're very impressive people. People with personality disorders, they can be extremely compelling people. They're very good litigants. They're very tough litigants. They are very charming. They're very self-assured, and they're very manipulative. They manipulate not only their spouse, they'll often manipulate their attorney, and they'll try and manipulate even me, the opposing attorney. And one case I had, that was one of the first cases I had, was a guy who I actually represented his wife, but he had been a minister. In fact, he still was a minister, and extremely handsome guy, very articulate, very charming. And in fact, he even tried to charm me as the opposing attorney. He would bring me a water bottle in a deposition. He would do various things, trying to get on my good side. But these people who have these issues, and by the way, we all have these traits, these personality traits. We can all be a little bit crazy at times. We can all be a little narcissistic. We can all have, we can all overreact and be histrionic at times. But these traits become disorders when they affect our lives, to the point that they affect our relationships, where you really can't maintain a relationship.